who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. No. You'll never be allowed in this town again. Don't be on your breath. You're embarrassing yourself.
Talking about the conundrum with the Kelces. Crumbum, I think, would be an understatement here. Jason Kelce and his wife, Kylie Kelce, apparently go out for a dinner at Margate. Stephen Cookies. Turnover, sitting in the parking lot, waiting for a spot to open up. A lady obviously notices the Cybertruck. How are you going to miss the damn thing? Notices Jason Kelce as well. Dude's an icon. Goes up for a photo. Maybe not the best idea. Jason Kelce declines. He's on a date with his wife. Understandable. The guy is a human too. This is where it takes a turn. That's when you say, okay, you know what I mean? I wouldn't bang on a $100K car like Kyle Pagan said from Crossing Broad. That's probably not the best decision. But if it was, up to me and, I don't like to go up to celebrities as well when they're in public like that. I think it's a little bit rude. If you're at an event where they're supposed to be there all day, ask for photos, and they understand that. But if it's out in public and they're on a date, personally not about it. So if the athlete respectfully declines, take your loss on the chin, right? That's how we put it in Philadelphia. And apparently this lady went nuts, crazy, cuckoo, just made an ass out of herself in the parking lot. I mean, you watch the video, we'll watch it here again, and Kylie Kelce even says, I can smell the alcohol.
You know what? This who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. No. You'll never be allowed in this town again. Don't be on your breath. You're embarrassing yourself.
You'll never be allowed in this town. Who the fuck are you? Are you like the mayor of Margate? I don't think you are, because the freaking mayor of Margate issued an apology about it. So who the fuck are you to tell Kylie Kelce you're never going to be allowed here? Do you own Margate? Like, what? I don't know who this person thinks that they are. This is a bad, bad look. I'll just say, whatever kind of social media, if this gets out your name and who you are, I'm sure there's a couple people that know who it is, the person's identity, that know the person, that they were probably like, hey, this weekend I was hammered and I really wanted a picture with Kelce, and he told me no, and I made an ass out of myself. And you saw that video? Yeah, that's me. That's probably a conversation that happened this weekend with these people. And I just want to know, did you delete all of your social media profiles? Because Philly fans are nuts. And you weren't rude. You were flat out rude. One more time. Let's hear it.
You know what? This who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. No. You'll never be allowed in this town again. Don't be on your breath. You're embarrassing yourself.
How many Pinot Grigios does it take you to make an ass out of yourself with the greatest of all time? Please let me know for a friend. Trying to get drunk this weekend, trying to get crunk.
Julian.
My favorite part about the whole thing, this is how you know Jason Kelce and Kylie Kelce have a strong relationship. Look at Jason, just chilling. He's got the flip-flops on, t-shirt, and my favorite is the stance. Hey, I'm going to let my lady handle that. That is a, hey, I know a Pennsylvania girl. I know a Delco gal. Jason, I also am dating and hope to marry a fellow Cabrini graduate. So I understand what those ladies are like. Let them do their thing. You know what I mean? They can fight their battle. If you need me to step in, I will. Also, talking about PR-wise, how's it going to look if Jason Kelce is screaming in this lady's face? Probably not going to be the best look. So I applaud the Kelce family for dealing with this phenomenally, in my opinion. How are you supposed to deal with an asshole that's knocking on your window, screaming at you for a photo? You respectfully decline. That's how you deal with it. And then you get yelled at for it? That's when it takes a turn. That's when you're human at some point. And they handled it better than I would have handled it. And I bet that this, unfortunately, is probably not their first scenario with a jerk off like this. I love that the mayor of Margate issued an apology. I thought that was a class act and offered to buy them a meal. I know Jason Kelce obviously does not need a meal bought from him. He could get free meals everywhere for the rest of life because he helped us win that Super Bowl. But not only that, the dude obviously has the money, but it was just a class act to say, hey, and recognize it and resonate with Kelce. I hope that it meant a lot to Kelce too, because Kelce is such a central piece to the community now. Just the area, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, even parts of Maryland, that cluster where all of us Eagles fans, us crazy people sit. You don't mess with Philly's queen, the Duchess of Delco, I believe Tom called her. tonight on our podcast. But absolute embarrassment by this lady. You should be ashamed of yourself. And honestly, I think you should issue an apology to not only the Kelces, but the family. Offer to buy them a dinner on their self. It shouldn't be the mayor doing it. It should have been you. That's all I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, God bless, go Birds. My name is Dalton from 302 Birds. If you haven't, drop a follow, drop a subscription. That would really mean a lot to me. We're working super hard on this page. And we also do a live podcast every Wednesday night where we talk everything Philly sports. Take care.